Today we are going to talk about GIS exercise, symbology, labeling and scale-based rendering. So first of all, you need to download the data from this website. This is zip file and you have to unzip the data. So you can see I have opened the QGIS and under the F drive there is GIS exercise and I have unzipped the data under Nepal all. So you can see the Nepal all.gpkg and it is a geopackage file. So geopackage file contains a database, it is a database table and it contains the different geographic and non-geographic tables. So the layers here are explained now. So what are the layers? Let us see. Layers of data. So we have like Nepal all. It is a layer of municipalities of Nepal. Then we have Nepal state. It is the state boundary or province boundary of Nepal. You must remember that this GPKG file is only for practice. You should not use it for practical purpose. So now the next one is trans LN. It is used for roads, and then trans PT. It is point data. It means airports. And next one is settlement as points. So and now another is hydro 2. It is water body. It is represented as polygons. You can also see in the icons point, line and polygons has different icons. So hydro 2 is river as polygon. Now we are going to uh, symbolize and label these, and one more elevation LN2, it is contour line. So let us start with Nepal state. So we can just drag and drop to the canvas. Now it is simple layer and we don't have any categorization, although we can categorize if we like to make it different color, but we only need the boundaries because we also need to uh, select uh, uh, we also need to put it above the municipality, so municipalities must be visible, so we will make its inside area transparent. So we have opened the state boundary, so we will just create a standard symbol for this, and then we will go to another layers. So first of all we can see browser and layers, and in the layers we can see that it is already Nepal state is listed in the layers. So we can open the symbol dialog in two ways. We can use either right click and properties, or we can double click this one. So both are same. So we can find different informations in this properties dialog box. So now we are going to just use symbol. So currently it is fill symbol, so we can just create click this simple fill, and as I said earlier, we fill it with transparent color. And now we have this single line polygon, so we make it double line. So we create one more line and also make this transparent inside. So we make the lower polygon a bit wider, 1.5 millimeters, and upper one we keep like 0.5. It depends upon your choice. So for example, we can check how does it look like. So it almost look like any standard map symbol. So we keep it as it is. So next one, we try to symbolize Nepal all. So we drag and drop here. Now the layer is covered by, the state layer is covered by the municipality, so we keep it below. So now we can see both the municipal boundary and state boundary. So now we symbolize it with different, in different ways. So let us see what are the attributes of this layer. So we can see that it has different attributes like district, name of the municipality, and type of the municipality, and other things. So we can categorize the symbol based on whether it is a Upmahanagarpalika, Gaonpalika, or Nagarpalika, or others. So we should remember this type GN, and now I'm going to use this type GN as the categorization attribute. So let us double click, and now we can see that it has single symbol. All the features has the same symbol, so we are going to change it to categorized. And as I have said, we categorized it based on type GN. So we choose this button classify. So we can see that it is listed by in uh, alphabetical order, so we can move it those up and down. So I want to keep only Nagarpalika, Gaonpalika, and Upmahanagarpalika. So Gaonpalika, Nagarpalika, and so it is in the order. So we remove these, and all other values we keep green, And so this Nagarpalika is green, so we change this color to another color. So this is done by, so we are going to use river for blue color. So we choose another color like uh, pink. Okay. So Mahanagarpalika is also pink, so we change this color to somewhat gray. Okay. Now if you click apply, then you can see the changes. So if you like this color, then it is okay. Otherwise, you can choose as you like. So we have now two layers already listed here and already symbolized. So now we are going to use another one. So let us choose like this hydro 2 is river. So by double clicking it, you can see this, and we can see that it is all black color. So we want the river to be blue, and we can see that it is actually not black. Inside is somewhat red, light red, but it is displayed as black color because the polygons are very thin. So we make fill color as well as stroke color as blue. So another way is just stroke width you can reduce to 0. So I am going to use blue color for both and apply it. So we can see that river turned to the blue color. Now we are going to symbolize uh, road lines. Now again, the roads are not very clearly visible. So we have to move the layers uh, based on what you like the visibility. So if we put Nepal all above the Nepal state, then the state boundary will not be visible. So we keep it in this order, but road is still not very clear. So we make the road as in the standard practice. So for example, we put two lines. So outer line is a bit wide and we keep it black, and inside we keep like yellow. Okay, so you can check how does it look like. Okay, it looks fine. Roads are more visible now, but all the roads are not same. We can see that by using the attribute table. So we can see that some roads are having name and some roads are not having names. So what we do is we just differentiate between these two types. So let us say that those which has the names we changed, we suppose that these are major roads, and those which does not has any name, we consider it as minor road. So this is just arbitrary, but it is to teach you how to use rule-based labeling. So the field name is name. So when the name is null, then we treat it as minor road, and when name is not null, then we treat it as major road. So let us change the symbol. Now we make it rule based symbol. So one is already here. So we say the filter is the condition. So we already talked about this condition. So if we double click this one, we can see the uh, dialog box for entering the condition. So we name it major roads, and we say uh, we can fill the condition here. So we can directly, if we know the how to write the expression, we can just write name is not null. So it will work. But if you don't know how to write the expressions, then you can use this expression toolbox. And here you can find so many expressions. So we use the fields. So we can the all the fields are listed here also. So we double click this name and write is not null. Okay. And so if we click OK, then one category is here. Now we add one more category and we write it minor roads, and filter is same as before, but this time we keep name is null. That is the only difference. And we can change the symbol for here. For example, uh, we can change it to something grace. Okay. So okay. But this gray line is almost similar to the river, so it is not very clear. So we can change it from here. So we can make it black or dark brown. So we can see the dark brown roads above, but it is similar to the background. But anyway, now we move to another layer, that is airport. So we can see the airport listed below the road, so we put it above. And now we put it proper symbol for the airport. So under the marker, we see simple marker. So if we click the simple marker, then we have so many options. So there is one SVG marker, it is known as vector graphic, simple vector graphic. So if we put the simple vector graphic, we can find the list of vector graphics here. So there are many graphics, but we choose by category. So we can see here. So under transport, if you see, there are airports also listed here, buses. So in this case, we are using airport. So we can see the airport here, but it is so tiny. So we are going to change the, first of all, we change the size. For example, we keep 8, and color also we can change and outside color we can change it to so we can see the airports now. Now we go to the labeling. First of all, we label the municipalities. So now label can be changed by using this label toolbox, or we can use the properties, and here we have the option to choose the labels instead of symbology. So here the default is no labels. So we choose one single label. And if we apply, then we can see that it is labeled. But it is labeled by district. So we change it to name of the municipality. So Gapa Napa, and if we apply, so you can see the all the villages or cities are labeled by their names. So we changed the look because it does not look very good. So there are different ways to change its look. So first of all, we try this buffer. So let us check how does it look like. So it look a bit better, but it covers more area. So we can try different values of buffer. So it looks a bit better. Okay. We can also change the colors of the label and so many things from the same tool. Now, uh, this is all about symbology and labeling. You can use it for others. Now, next one, in my next part, I will tell about scale-based rendering. So we can save the project. Okay.